What's going on, guys? This is Snoo603 and Fake Thriller, and welcome to another episode of our Battlefield 3 weapon reviews. Today, we're looking at the G3A3. This gun is available for the Assault class only, and is unlocked after earning 441,000 points within co-op mode.
A little bit of weapon info for you guys on the G3A3. The country of origin is Germany. The magazine capacity is 20 rounds plus one in the chamber. The fire rate is 550 rounds per minute. The fire type is full auto and semi-auto. The reload time is 2.1 seconds with a bullet chambered, or 3.4 seconds if the magazine is completely empty. And the damage for the G3A3 is 34 hit points of damage per bullet at 8 meters, and trails down to a minimum of 22 hit points of damage per bullet at 60 meters.
I'm not trying to sound like a broken record as of late, but we've been on a run of phenomenal weapons, and the G3A3 is not going to be breaking that trend anytime soon. The G3A3 is the last weapon that I unlocked in Battlefield 3, and I'm really kicking myself in the ass for taking so long to use it. The standout characteristic of the G3A3 is its damage. With an astounding 34 damage at 8 meters, this gun has knockdown power to spare. Even its long-range damage is impressive. At a minimum of 22 hit points of damage per bullet, that damage rating carries all the way out to 60 meters, instead of the traditional 50 meters, making it one of the most potent, fully automatic weapons for long-range engagements. From the first shot right on through the last time I used this gun, I was and still am incredibly impressed by how stable this gun is. Even at full auto, you'll find the G3A3 to be very stable and consistent. The vertical recoil stats say that it is a little on the high side, but me personally, I really never felt that the recoil was an issue. I know some of you will scoff at that, but for whatever reason, I honestly never felt of the recoil being too high or cumbersome at any point. I found that the G3A3 was best used for the medium to long range engagements, taking advantage of its higher than average damage stats. But I was still able to take this gun to the enemy's front door and do significant damage. I know that I've said in the past that fire rate reigns supreme, but a combination of a high damage rate that only needs 3 shots to kill at close range, and it being incredibly stable even at full auto, the G3A3 is a frontrunner to challenge that theory. However, for those to be really effective, you have to have pretty good accuracy. If you're a wild man with the aim, then the gun's slow rate of fire and low 21 rounds of ammo could certainly hurt your chances for survival. If your aim is pretty good, or certainly better than average, then I would consider this an all-around weapon. If your aim isn't the greatest, then I would strictly stick with the medium to long-range engagements with the G3A3. My go-to attachments for the G3A3 are either the reflex or holographic sight, the bipod, and the heavy barrel. I really enjoyed using this gun to take down enemies from long range, but it was also a lot of fun to work flanking routes and take advantage of this gun's close-range damage to decimate enemies extremely quickly. I'm going to give the G3A3 a 4 to 5. It's one of the few guns that I feel its versatility is dictated by one's aim. If you have great aim, then consider this an awesome, extremely versatile weapon. If your aim is questionable, then I would stick to medium to long range engagements, and leave the front line engagements to your teammates. But at the end of the day, with these damage stats and its stability, this is a gun I recommend everyone try out.
The G3A3 is one of the more unique weapons in the Assault class, and it's incredibly underused. The G3 sports one of the slowest fire rates in the game, but to make up for that, it deals higher maximum damage and holds higher damage per bullet at range than any other assault rifle, making it perfect for picking off enemies from a distance. I found that tap firing the G3 as if it were semi-automatic gives you better control and overall accuracy. You'll see greater success when you try to take down enemies at range if you pick your shots and fire slowly. The problem with the G3 is that eventually, and possibly more often than not, you're going to end up in a close range engagement. For those situations, I found the M26 Mass shotgun to complement the range of the G3 perfectly. Just don't get too bold knowing you have a shotgun for backup. You're still going to need to play smart and predict enemy movement to make the most out of this combination. I'd recommend using the underslung rail for your Mass, as well as any standard red dot sight. You're going to want the accuracy at range without sacrificing up-close clarity. I'm rating the G3A3 a 4 out of 5. It's not a weapon the majority of players would prefer, but I found the added stopping power and a few smart attachments make it more than formidable.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap up yet another SHuSTYBANG Battlefield weapon review. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Overall, the G3A3 has earned a 4 to 5 stars.
Alright guys, as always, we're interested to know what you think of this weapon, so leave us a comment and tell us what you would rate it and why. Also, if you could rate the video with either a like or dislike, we would appreciate it. And finally, if you're interested to see what we think of the other weapons in Battlefield 3, check the description for a link that will take you to the entire playlist. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for a little bit more SHuSTYBANG in your internet, be sure to follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/snoop603 and twitter.com/fakethriller. In addition, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/SHuSTYBANG. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitch TV so you can catch up with all our live streams in the future. twitch.tv/fakethriller.